Hello and welcome to Whispers of Remembrance from Spirit. I am Aumara, your host. Today's whisper is titled Pull Up the Anchor. There are moments when you feel ready to move forward, and yet something within you seems to hold you in place. This whisper invites you to look gently within, not to judge, but to see what you may be ready to release, what your spirit is calling you to let go of. The whisper. You ask why you feel held in place, why movement feels slow, why the path ahead does not open as easily as you had hoped. And we say to you, look not first to the world around you, but to what you have allowed to live within you. For you are not held by circumstance alone. You are not bound by what appears before you. You are not held by anything you have not hosted as your anchor. An anchor does not drop itself. It is lowered, sometimes consciously, sometimes quietly, over time. A belief repeated, a fear entertained, a story accepted, a pattern left unexamined. These become the weight that rests below the surface. And though you may say, I did not choose this, you may still have hosted it, allowed it space, given it shelter, returned to it again and again until it felt like truth. And so you feel held, not because you are trapped, but because something within you has been given permission to remain. This is not cause for judgment. This is the doorway to freedom. For what has been hosted can be released. What has been anchored can be lifted. What has been carried can be set down. But first, you must be willing to see it, not as something done to you, but as something you are now ready to outgrow. There is a moment, a quiet inner knowing, when you begin to sense, this no longer belongs with me. Do not turn away from this moment. Do not rush to replace it. Simply recognize it, and then gently begin to lift the anchor. Not with force, not with resistance, but with awareness, with breath, with willingness, with the understanding that you are not losing anything of value. You are making space for something truer to emerge. You have looked to the past to understand your present. You have tried to fix what was never yours to repair. And now you are being asked to move differently, to look forward, not through the lens of what has been, but through the clarity of what is now possible, what is calling to you. Are you listening? For the waters ahead are not the same as those you have known. You cannot enter them while anchored to the past. So we ask you now, what have you been hosting that is ready to be released? What have you mistaken for truth that is only a memory of what once was? What would become possible if you allowed yourself to be free? You are not your patterns. You are not your past. You are not the weight you have carried. You are the one who can release it. And beyond the release, there is not emptiness. There is space. There is movement. There is peace. And there you will remember you were never meant to remain anchored. And so it is. We move gently now to the reflection. This whisper brings awareness to something subtle and powerful. We are not only shaped by what happens to us, but by what we continue to hold, repeat, and allow within us. The idea of hosting shifts the perspective from blame to awareness. It invites you to gently ask, what have I been allowing to live within me? What patterns, thoughts, or belief have I given space to over time? This is not about fault. It is about recognizing your ability to release. An anchor is not permanent. It is something that can be lifted the moment you become aware that it's there. And often, what feels like being stuck is simply the presence of something that is ready to be let go. And now we move to the journal prompts for a deeper self-reflection. There are 5 for today. You may answer all 5 or any ones you resonate with. Journal prompt number 1. What have I been hosting within me that no longer feels aligned? That I'm no longer in resonance with? Perhaps it's something that's holding you back and you're aware of it, but not sure how to let it go. Notice what you notice and feel what you feel. Journal prompt number 2. Are there beliefs or fears I have carried for so long that they feel like truth? Feel what you feel. Notice what you notice. Journal prompt number 3. Where in my life do I feel anchored or unable to move forward? Feel into that. Journal prompt number 4. What would it feel like to release this gently without force? And journal prompt number 5. What am I ready to make space for now? Notice what you notice. Feel what you feel. We move now to the action steps, of which there are 5 today. Once again, you may choose one, or you may choose any that resonate with you. Action step number 1. Take a few quiet moments to identify one anchor in your life. Action step number 2. Name it clearly. Is it a belief, a fear, a situation, or a pattern? Step number 3. Acknowledge. This is something I've been hosting. Action step number 4. With intention, visualize lifting that anchor. Step number 5, take one small action today that reflects forward movement. As we move to the affirmations, there are 5 for today. I will read them each 3 times. Affirmation number 1, I release what no longer belongs to me. I release what no longer belongs to me. I release what no longer belongs to me. Affirmation number 2, I am free to lift what I have carried. I am free to lift what I have carried. I am free to lift what I have carried. Affirmation number 3, I choose to move forward with clarity and trust. I choose to move forward with clarity and trust. I choose to move forward with clarity and trust. Affirmation number 4, I no longer host what is not aligned with truth. I no longer host what is not aligned with truth. I no longer host what is not aligned with truth. And affirmation number 5, I am open to new ways of being. I am open to new ways of being. I am open to new ways of being. Now we arrive at the closing blessing. May you see clearly what you are ready to release. May you trust that letting go is not loss, but liberation. May you lift what has weighed upon your spirit and feel the movement that returns to you. And may you remember, you were never meant to remain anchored, only to learn when it is time to rise. With love in motion and in the light of remembrance. So it is. If something in this whisper spoke to you, you are welcome to share a word, a feeling, or simply a yes in the comments below. There is no need to explain, only acknowledge what is true for you. We hear you, we see you. And if you prefer to hold it quietly, that's honor too. If you feel called to walk this path of remembrance, you are welcome to subscribe and receive future whispers. I am Aumara, and I thank you for joining with us today and receiving the blessing of this whisper. May it flow within your heart. May it ease your mind. And may peace be yours this day. Until the next whisper, walk in love, filled with peace and dancing with joy. Bye-bye.